In the middle of the Pacific Ocean lies one of the most isolated island nations on Earth. From above, it looks like paradise. But beneath these peaceful islands, the Earth has never truly stopped moving. For thousands of years, volcanoes, earthquakes, and cyclones have shaped every generation that calls these islands home. Yet more than 300,000 people continue choosing to stay. Not because life here is easy, but because this is the only home they have ever wanted. Here, rivers glow an impossible shade of blue. Men leap from towering wooden platforms with nothing but vines tied around their ankles. And living traditions remain stronger than roads, cities, or modern convenience. This is Vanuatu, a place that challenges almost everything we think we know about happiness. Before we begin, tell us where you're watching from and what time it is in your part of the world. Then, let's discover why so many people choose to call these extraordinary islands home. Our journey begins on Tanna Island, home to one of the world's most accessible active volcanoes. For centuries, this volcano has shaped both the landscape and the lives of everyone living nearby. Most people would never choose to live beside an active volcano. Here, thousands simply call it home. Every day begins beneath a mountain that can erupt without warning. That sounds terrifying. Yet many families have lived here for generations without wanting to leave. To outsiders, the volcano represents danger. To local communities, it is part of everyday life. Children grow up hearing distant eruptions just as others grow up listening to rain. The mountain never completely sleeps, and neither does the respect people have for its power. As the sun rises, the village slowly comes to life. For local families, another ordinary day has already begun. Parents prepare breakfast while children get ready for school, barely noticing the volcano watching over them. To visitors, every rumble sounds alarming. To the people here, it has simply become another familiar sound. Generations have learned when to pay attention and when the mountain is simply reminding them that it is still alive. Life here is built on observation, experience, and knowledge passed from one generation to the next. Long before modern monitoring systems existed, people relied on the mountain itself for signs of change. Listening carefully has always been one of the most valuable survival skills on these islands. Instead of fearing nature every day, they have learned how to live alongside its unpredictable rhythms. The volcano doesn't only destroy, it also gives something extraordinary back to the people who live here. Each eruption spreads fresh volcanic ash across the land, enriching the soil with minerals that crops depend on. What appears lifeless at first glance quietly becomes the foundation of an entire farming community. Here, survival has never meant defeating nature. It has always meant understanding it. Generations discovered that respecting the volcano often brought greater rewards than trying to control it. That relationship shaped more than agriculture. It shaped an entire way of thinking about life itself. Nature is not seen as an enemy here. It is respected as a powerful partner that demands both humility and patience. Perhaps that is the first lesson Vanuatu quietly teaches every visitor who comes here. But living beside an active volcano also means accepting uncertainty as part of everyday life. Eruptions can disrupt farming, damage homes, and force communities to adapt with remarkable resilience. Resilience here is measured not by avoiding hardship, but by how quickly people rebuild together. Beyond these volcanic slopes lies another side of Vanuatu, where fire gives way to water unlike anywhere else on Earth. Leaving Tanna behind, our journey continues north to Espiritu Santo, the largest island in Vanuatu. The landscape changes dramatically. Black volcanic ash gives way to dense rainforest and crystal-clear freshwater. Beneath this rainforest lies one of the island's greatest natural treasures, hidden beneath the trees. These freshwater springs have quietly flowed here for thousands of years. At first glance, the water almost doesn't look real. Its brilliant blue color comes not from magic, but from nature itself. Rainwater slowly filters through ancient limestone before emerging as some of the clearest freshwater in the Pacific. The result is a landscape that seems almost too perfect to belong to the real world. For the families who live here, these springs are far more than beautiful places. They are part of everyday life. Freshwater supports gardens, provides drinking water, and nourishes entire communities throughout the year. Just a short distance away, the Pacific Ocean offers another source of life. Before sunrise, many fishermen quietly prepare their wooden canoes for another day at sea. Fishing here is rarely about catching the biggest fish. It is about bringing enough home to share. When the boats return, today's catch often feeds more than a single household. Generosity remains one of the strongest traditions across many villages in Vanuatu. Food is more than survival. It is a daily reminder that every family depends on one another. Visitors often remember the remarkable color of the water. Local people remember something very different. For generations, rivers, reefs, and forests have never been treated as separate parts of nature. They are understood as one connected system where every part supports the next. Protecting the forest helps protect the rivers. Healthy rivers help protect the sea. Yet even in this tropical paradise, life is never completely predictable. Heavy rains can flood rivers, while powerful cyclones reshape coastlines in only a few hours. For remote villages, damaged roads or washed-out bridges can isolate entire communities for days. Supplies may arrive late, but neighbors rarely wait for outside help before helping one another. Resilience here is built through cooperation, long before emergency services can reach these islands. Perhaps that is why the strongest foundation in Vanuatu has never been concrete. It has always been community. As we leave these remarkable waters behind, another story waits beyond the horizon. On another island, a centuries-old tradition continues shaping identity in ways the modern world can barely imagine. Our next destination is Pentecost Island, where one of Vanuatu's oldest traditions continues to define community life. Unlike modern cities, life here is guided less by written laws and more by customs passed from generation to generation. These customs are known simply as custom, a word that carries far more meaning than tradition alone. For many communities, custom remains an essential guide for everyday decisions. Perhaps nowhere is that spirit more visible than during a remarkable ceremony held each year on this island. Men climb more than 20 meters into the air with nothing but vines tied around their ankles. Then, one by one, they leap toward the ground in an extraordinary display of courage and trust. To visitors, it appears almost impossible. To local communities, it carries a meaning far deeper than bravery. For one young man, today is unlike any other day. It is the moment he has prepared for since childhood. Long before sunrise, his family gathers nearby, offering quiet encouragement rather than loud celebration. The vines around his ankles are carefully selected from the forest, measured with experience passed down through generations. Nothing here is left to chance. Every step follows knowledge refined over countless ceremonies. As he begins climbing, every movement reflects trust in those who came before him. Below, the village waits in complete silence, watching with calm rather than fear. For a brief moment, everything becomes perfectly still. Then, with complete commitment, he steps forward. To outsiders, it may look like an extreme test of courage, but courage is only part of the story. The ceremony is closely connected to the yam harvest, marking the beginning of a new agricultural season in several communities. It celebrates renewal, responsibility, and the relationship between people, the land, and one another. That same spirit can be found across Vanuatu, even far beyond Pentecost Island. Like every living culture, custom continues to evolve alongside a rapidly changing world. Many young islanders now balance traditional responsibilities with education, technology, and opportunities beyond their villages. Modern life brings new possibilities, but it also raises difficult questions about identity and belonging. For many families, preserving culture has never meant rejecting progress. It means deciding carefully what should never be lost. That balance may become one of Vanuatu's greatest challenges in the years ahead. Yet the strength of these islands has never come from resisting change. It has come from adapting without forgetting who they are. The customs of Vanuatu continue to shape daily life, even where the outside world grows closer every year. Our next journey leads beyond tradition, into a place where wealth is measured in ways few outsiders would expect. Across Vanuatu, villages may appear simple, but appearances rarely tell the full story. Many families build their own homes using timber, bamboo, and materials gathered from the surrounding forests. Gardens often provide much of the food people eat throughout the year. The ocean offers fish, while the land provides fruit, roots, and fresh water. By international standards, Vanuatu ranks among the world's lower-income nations. Yet, year after year, researchers often find something unexpected when speaking with local people. Many describe themselves as satisfied with life, despite owning far fewer possessions than people in wealthier countries. How can a place with so little money leave so many people feeling rich? For one family, the answer begins long before breakfast. Parents walk into the garden while children gather fruit that has grown only a few steps from their home. Little is wasted because nearly everything has a purpose. When a neighbor needs help, assistance is often given before it is ever requested. Perhaps the greatest wealth in Vanuatu cannot be counted in bank accounts or measured by possessions. Here, security often comes from knowing that no family truly faces hardship alone. Land is more than property. It connects families to their ancestors, their history, and future generations. Food is rarely seen as a personal achievement. It is something meant to be shared. Success is often measured not by what someone owns, but by how much they contribute to their community. This way of thinking challenges one of the world's oldest assumptions, that happiness always follows wealth. Life here is not free from struggle, but many people have learned to value relationships above possessions. Perhaps that is why visitors often leave carrying memories rather than souvenirs. Even so, life in Vanuatu faces challenges that cannot be ignored. Many essential goods must be imported, making everyday living more expensive than outsiders might expect. Healthcare and education have improved, yet reaching remote communities remains a constant challenge. Distance shapes nearly every part of daily life across this scattered island nation. Yet optimism remains remarkably strong, even when resources are limited. Perhaps resilience grows most naturally where people learn to depend on one another. As our journey nears its end, one final question remains. Can one of the world's most remote nations teach the rest of us something about living well?